I shop, the world gets better. And the world is better. But then it's not. And I need to do it again. Mr. Evening Master, fellow Toastmasters, guest, good evening.
Good evening.
Who among you here loves shopping? Raise your hand.
Me! That's my therapy.
I can see everybody loves shopping. Shopping is considered a recreational and diversional activity in which one visits a variety of stores with a premeditated intent to purchase a product. A store, and the stores are put there to enjoy, and the experiences are enjoyable. A store can awaken a lust for things that you never knew you needed. Imagine the smell of the Italian leather shoes, the sheen of the silk driven across the mannequin, and the shining, shimmering, fancy accessories. And when your fingers first grasp those new bags, it feels like heaven. Isn't it? You also feel that way?
Yes.
Nowadays, it is very unusual to find yourself shopping without seeing at least save 10% or similar poster. We are too wide into the saving game, but this game could be very misleading. At the end of the day, what counts is how much you pay, not how much you save. Friends, only when we realize, will you really have the courage to ask the question, how can I really save money and still get what is truly essential when shopping? I offer you 3 straightforward tips. 1, know what you have to buy. Ask this question every time you see a thing you need to buy. Do I need this? Or have I got the similar thing in my closet? And then you will know what to do. Be very honest to yourself. Don't be hard, though, because if you forbid yourself the pleasures you are used to do, your brain will rebel and will send you into a buying binge. Instead, start with a simple observation. Every time you are about to buy something, ask yourself again the question and observe the response. Keep practicing, and then one day, this observation will result into changing your mind and not buying things that you don't need. 2, make a list before shopping. Then don't buy anything not on the list. If you see something not on the list that you think you need, wait for 24 hours before you buy it to let the impulse die down. Okay, you're invited to a big party from a Facebook friend a week in advance. On the very last hours, you search in the mall, and then you go into a high-profile store or a shop. You got a shirt which is really isn't you, and which you don't really love, and which costs crazy expensive. Stop this one. Rather, plan what you need and shop for it with enough time to allow you carefully choose. Lastly, 3, keep in mind that many things can be borrowed rather than bought. For example, how many times you have read the books you bought a while ago? How about those DVDs? These books and movies can be borrowed from friends and neighbors instead, or buy them at the yard sales and thrift shops for 1/25 of the original price. Do you like expensive magazines? Find a big bookshop, Gian&Gerica, example, with comfy armchairs, and read it there, and then put it back into the shelf. You are not only saving money, well, you are also saving trees. Since you are not going to keep these magazines away. Now calculate how much money you have saved every time you borrow and instead of buying, and save this money away. Friends, despite the squeeze of finances, shopping remains everybody's favorite pastime. I myself, when depressed, my compulsive shopping behavior strikes. I have long acknowledged that behavior, but was only compelled to stop when my magic magnetic card shot through way the credit limit. Scary, yes, and this burden of paying the debt to the bank made me and still makes me sick. Friends, when you really think about it, no matter what your income level is, you can give yourself more breathing room as a practical shopper. Know what you want to buy, make a list before shopping, and for some things, borrow rather than buy. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.